Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin broke all-time highs exactly as predicted. In today's episode, we're going to go over 3 potential Bitcoin price predictions, plus how to get exposure to the Coinbase IPO before its direct listing, and the biggest event in crypto this week. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're covering a lot. Bitcoin is making big moves. Right now has broken previous all-time highs over $62,000 at the moment, exactly as predicted in the video a couple days ago where I was talking about this head and shoulders formation. Before we get into that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. It helps out so much. Now, what's going on with Bitcoin? Well, as you can see here, these are the 4-hour candles, and Bitcoin has been basically riding on the 4-hour MA21, this orange line right here, until it broke through previous all-time highs around $60,000, and now resting right around $62,000. Now, is this any surprise? Definitely not. We were talking about this the other day. As a matter of fact, way back on April 9th, when it completed the inverse head and shoulders, we were saying, hey, this is likely going to send Bitcoin to a new price we'll be talking about in a minute. Now, what exactly happened? Well, there was a left shoulder here, there was a head here, there was a right shoulder here, and then based on that, one theory of looking at these is you take the height of the head, and then the height of the head is approximately how high you should go up. And the Bitcoin price went up, bounced, was rejected by previous all-time highs, again, found support at the base of this inverse head and shoulders, and then bounced off, and now it's headed up to what this is predicting, roughly around a $70,000 to $72,000 Bitcoin in this green box right here, which is predicted by some Fibonacci extensions of previous bull runs. Now, that's just one prediction for what Bitcoin is likely to do, because if we take a look at this by trading shot, he's saying over on TradingView, he takes a look at inverse head and shoulders in a different way. He says that it actually goes up basically the length of the run before the head and shoulders. So if we take a look at it here, he's basically saying this length here from bottom down here to the top up here, okay, this length right up here, that's how high it's actually going to run up. So if we take a look at that run, he's saying, hey, this run up here is actually going to take us to roughly $88,000. So already we're looking at 72, potentially $88,000 we could be heading up towards. Now, is this shocking? No, Bitcoin actually did this previously back in April, from basically January until April of 2019. It did the same exact thing where it ran up and it went from 3130 all the way up to 5850. Just basically the same exact way that's happening right now. And it happened other times as well. It happened right before the previous top in 2017. And yet, that's only 2 possible places that it could go. So this is one. This would be the kind of conservative route, the 70,000. There's the moderate route, the 88,000. And then there's the extreme Bitcoin rainbow spider lines. Bitcoin rainbow spider lines prediction. So if Bitcoin is starting to break through this yellow spider line, if it breaks through this yellow spider line, you can see that it kind of hangs on these spider lines. It hung here on the red one, it hung here on the orange one, it hung here on the yellow one. Once it breaks through there, going to head up to the green one, right around $100,000 to $110,000 per Bitcoin. So we have 3 potential price predictions for Bitcoin. Which one's going to be? Not exactly sure, but everything is looking rather bullish for Bitcoin at the moment. Now this week, a lot of people aren't really talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about the Coinbase Stock, the Coinbase direct listing IPO. Now here's how to get exposure to it before the direct listing on the 14th. What you can actually do is you can trade Coinbase stock price action on FTX the day before listing. So prior to Coinbase's stock listing, interested parties can trade in Coinbase futures contracts using crypto derivatives exchange FTX, according to the document. The exchange launched a token settled product in December of 2020, and Coinbase CBSE is a pre-IPO contract, and it tracks Coinbase's market cap divided by 250 million CBSE balances will convert into the equivalent amount of Coinbase fractional stock tokens at the end of Coinbase's first public trading day. In the event that Coinbase does not publicly list on June 1st, 2022, CBSE balances will cash expire to $32 in line with an $8 billion valuation. So if you want to, you could head over to FTX and start trading it now. But this, my friends, the Coinbase stock, is not actually the biggest event. The biggest event may go without much news, but according to Eric Voorhees, the biggest event in crypto this week isn't actually Coinbase's listing. So he says that the biggest event in crypto this week is the launch of ThorChain. So ThorChain's launch is scheduled for Tuesday, April 13th, and will mark the first time that native crypto assets can be traded on a DEX across unique blockchains without bridging technology or wrapping tokens. So this is something brand new for cryptocurrency. He says this will tread new ground for crypto. ThorChain has no bridges, it has no wrapping, it is native assets swapped across chains in a decentralized way for the first time ever. He tweeted, ThorChain goes live tomorrow, native cross-chain decentralized exchange, never been done before. This is brand new technology. Arguably the biggest event in crypto this week, though it may not be obvious for a year or two. So this is something that's absolutely huge for cryptocurrency, absolutely huge for the markets in general, but we may not see the effects of it for a year or two. When we're talking about this, you have to think something along the lines of Uniswap without having to wrap tokens, without having to do anything like that. It's done for the first time ever. Now, as of right now, ThorChain is ranked number 46 on CoinMarketCap. Uniswap's in the top 10. So this is a lot of upward potential, but if we take a look at it right now, the price has been increasing since about March 25th, just been riding straight up, potentially because of this news coming out. Now, there may happen where the price comes down a little bit, and then we'll see it blast off again, or may not be moving much after this release happens at all. But if you think about this, if this is something that's going to be used for basically all of trading cryptocurrencies in the future, well, might be a decent idea to start to get in now. So that is all for today's video today. Great news for Bitcoin today. The inverse head and shoulders basically predicted price would break through exactly as it was happening. Could be headed to 70,000, could be headed to 88,000, could be headed to 110,000. We'll have to see. Thank you for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.